Hello everyone. It's 2025 August 8th, a Friday. Today, I'm digging into the archives to pull out a real banger of a paper. And this one, oh boy, it's a game changer for anyone who loves music. Let's get into it. The title is The Music Models. The curl is Stat Sabalsiv Vibithado 8.4650 millibar. It's long. Yeah, they really need to work on making the news curls a bit snappier. Alright, so what's this all about? The folks at Google DeepMind are tackling a really cool idea. They say music exists in two ways. First, there's music as a noun. A recorded song in MP3 file. Something static you can just listen to. That's how most of us consume music. And it's how most AI music generators work. You give them a prompt with a bit, and they spit out a finished track. But then, there's the second form. Music is a verb. This is the live stuff, the performance, the act of creating music in the moment. It's about that feeling of creative flow, that connection you get at a concert. And that's the part that AI has really struggled with. Until now, maybe. The problem this paper is trying to solve is that gap. Current AI music models are offline tools, and not interactive instruments you can jam with in real time. Those are still a waiting period. You can't have a back and forth musical conversation with them. They're not built for the spontaneity of a live performance. So this paper introduces a new kind of AI, something they call the live music model. And they've released two of them, Magenta RealTime and Lyria RealTime. The whole point of these models is to generate a continuous stream of music. The real time that you can control as it's happening. No more typing a prompt and waiting. You're in a constant loop of creating and listening. Which is, what playing an instrument is actually like. That makes these models live with delivery key things. Then they generate music faster than it takes to listen to it. Two, they generate it as a continuous stream, always building on what just came before it. In 3, the controls are super responsive with very low delay, so you can actually interact with it meaningfully. You know what's really impressive? The open-weights model, Magenta RealTime, actually performs better on some quality tests than bigger models, like Music's Stable Audio Open. Uses 38% fewer parameters than Stable Audio Open, and a whopping 77% fewer than Moose and Gene. That's seriously efficient. Okay, so how does it work under the hood? It's pretty clever, actually. Use something called a Lyria language model. Basically, they take a piece of audio, and an AI call down and villages it down to a sequence of discrete tokens. Think of it like turning a sound wave into a sentence made of special audio words. A language model which is great at predicting the next word in a sentence is trained to predict the next audio word in the sequence. To make it look live, it operates in 2 sync chunks. The model is always listening to the last 10 seconds of music, and based on that history, plus your instructions, it generates the next 2 seconds of audio. This net-based approach means it can just keep going forever, creating an endless stream of music. Right. So where do we actually use this? This is the fun part. The applications are pretty wild. First, for music production and practice. Imagine you're a songwriter or a musician at home. You could have an AI jam buddy that never gets tired. You could start with a simple guitar riff, and the AI could generate a bass line and drums that follow you. If you want to change them, you just type. Make it more funky or dreamy synth pad. Yeah, it would smoothly transition, creating a dynamic backing track on the fly. It's like having a full band in your computer, ready to improvise with you. Second, let's talk about video games. This could totally revolutionize game soundtracks. Right now, most game music is a set of pre-recorded loops that fade in and out. They can feel a bit repetitive. With a live music model, the music could react to everything the player does in real time. Imagine you're exploring a quiet forest, and the music is ambient and gentle. Suddenly, a monster jumps out. The AI could instantly shift my image of battlefield, with the tempo and intensity perfectly matching the action on screen. Every player's experience would have its own unique dynamic soundtrack. That's a whole new level of immersion. And third, for live performance in Gene. This is where it gets really crazy. As you could use text prompts to blend genres in completely new ways, creating transitions that would be impossible with traditional turntables. But there's an even cooler feature they call audio injection. This audio injection thing is mind-blowing. A performer could sing a melody, play a short drum pattern, or a riff on a keyboard, and feed that audio directly into the model. The AI doesn't just play it back. It takes that audio as inspiration. It might harmonize your melody, or transform your drum pattern into a complex beat. You weave your keyboard riff into the ongoing track with a different instrument. It's true human, man. Collaboration live on stage. Model can even blend styles using prompts. You could give it a prompt for techno, and a prompt for flute, and it would generate something that sounds like techno with a flute. You can even give it an audio prompt, like a sample of a song you like, where it will try to match that style. Of course, it's not perfect yet. There's still a delay of about 2 seconds between your input and its memory is only 10 seconds long. So it can't remember a theme from the beginning of a song and bring it back later. It can't create complex, long-form song structures on its own. But the team knows this, and they're looking ahead. They want to get the latency down to almost zero. If they can do that, you can control it directly with the MIDI keyboard. Or even your voice, turning it into a whole new kind of synthesizer or effect. The future they imagine is one where AI can be a true musical partner. An improvising bandmate that listens and responds. And honestly, that is an incredibly exciting future for music. What a time to be alive.